And a warm welcome from the banks of the Rhine. This is the scene here in the German city of Cologne. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon. And we're in position and ready to bring you live action from the German top flight, the Bundesliga. It is Köln facing RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Good atmosphere here. Everybody looking forward to what should be a really entertaining game.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to look at what his qualities are. Is he a good hold-up player? Is he quick? Is he this? Is he that? But when somebody tells you he's a finisher, you know you're in big trouble.
So the starting 11 for Köln. You know, many in the media have been talking quite loudly about their style of play, and not everybody being kind about it. There are many who suggest it's negative. How do you see it, Lee?
Well, listen, Derek, takes all types of play, different formations. Coaches try and adapt a system, soaking up the pressure, getting everybody behind the ball and hitting teams on the counter-attack is probably on the cards for this team today.
And let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively, those fullbacks will be asked to supply support to their three centre-backs, but it does enable you to play two strikers up front.
And they are on the move again. He's given it away. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Klostermann. Upamecano. Nkunku has it. Timo Werner. Schick with it. And offside is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he got that right.
Here's Patrick Schick. Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy.
Nkunku has it. Teammates could potentially join in. He's got to score! Well, he went for placement, but it didn't go to plan.
Well, we just see his body position there. He's trying to open himself up, bend it into that corner, but he got it all wrong.
Ut with it. Kingsley Ehizibwe. Mark Ut. And very deftly cut out. Nkunku. Werner. The ball with Zabitzer. Intelligent threaded pass here. Excellent defending. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Ball with John Cordoba. Given away. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Teammate in support. Keeper's come. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, or all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Cordoba. A very good tackle. Relentless pressure. Can they take advantage now? An attack full of promise. Might be able to set up the chance. And oh, he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, what a chance for an equaliser, Derek. At this level, you don't get many chances, and that was one of them.
Lima on the ball. Marcel Halstenberg. Konrad Laimer. Marcel Sabitzer. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Marcel Sabitzer. Nkunku. And teammates to play it to. Nkunku. It has to be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
So 2-0 now. Hizibwe. Tremendous intuition to win it back.
Leipzig enjoying the bulk of possession here, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
Lima on the ball. Nkunku has it. Upamecano. Halstenberg has it. Marcel Sabitzer. Schick. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And given away. It's with Jonas Hector. He's given it straight to the opposition. Nkunku has it. Making progress. That's not going to help the cause, an effort like that, Lee.
Well, sometimes you can just get a little bit too cute, put your head down, put your laces through the ball and strike it.
Now it's Kainz. Running with the ball confidently. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Nkunku has it. Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. And now with Angelino. Hector. And possession lost, intercepted. Couldn't keep the ball. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Lima on the ball. Nkunku. Oh, that's an interesting pass. The pressure was on the keeper following the threaded pass. Ut with it. Cordoba. Mark Ut. Poor attempt at a pass, really. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Klostermann. Marcel Sabitzer. Nkunku has it. Marcel Halstenberg. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Lee.
Yeah, he's a dream player to have in your ranks, ticks all the boxes for me. The player that everybody looks to create something, and he does it brilliantly well. Done it again today.
Both sets of players ready for the second half, and it's Leipzig who kick things off. Here's Patrick Schick. And they've won possession again. Mark Ut. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Upamecano. Schick. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Schmitz. He has time to play it over. Marcel Sabitzer. And Patrick Schick now. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Schick. Well, body in the way. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Lost possession. Klostermann. Lima on the ball. The ball with Zabitzer. And Patrick Schick now. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Werner. A glorious chance. Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
Let's have another view of that goal. Sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Half an hour remaining then. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Well, the cross that time completely overcooked. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Can they switch to an even higher gear? And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Now it's Kainz. Mark Uth. Angelino. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. An attack full of promise. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Intelligent threaded pass here. Now the task is to remain focused. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the defence doing their job. Now we're going to see the forwards do their job. Breaking at pace. The counter-attack, so difficult to stop. And just look at the finish.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Now it's Kainz. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Slipshod passing. Well, possession ceded. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Now he must favour the cross. And cleared away. Nkunku has it. Konrad Lima. Looks promising, this. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. It's with Jonas Hector. An important interception. And he's made headway. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, Derek, the chip was always on. Keeper caught in no man's land, but it's still a difficult skill, and it's a lovely finish.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Substitution time it is. Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. A bit of running room now on the wing. Florian Kainz. Hector. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. It's with Lukas Klostermann. Schick. Werner. And Patrick Schick now. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Going short. Well, that's not going to help the cause, an effort like that, Lee.
Well, sometimes you can just get a little bit too cute, put your head down, put your laces through the ball and strike it.
Drexler. Will he play it in? Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. And firing it into the area. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And that was a very fine read. Keeper didn't quite do enough. Much more straightforward for the keeper this time, but previously he had work to do.
Well, double bubble. He gets the ball in the end, but the first save he makes, absolutely brilliant.
Plenty of running room in the wide position. Nkunku, and showing fine vision. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Nkunku has it. The ball with Zabitzer. In full control of the ball here. Dangerous looking attack. An authoritative challenge. Mark Uth. This looks promising. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. Giving the ball away one moment and then making a fine save the next.
Yeah, we all make mistakes, don't we, Derek? On that occasion, it was the goalkeeper, but he made up for it.
Werner. And the referee blows for full time. His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.